Last time I was in this port, it was a disaster. Hopefully today's better. Welcome to another cruise day and welcome to Belgium. So the ship docks in a place called Zeebrugge and then you have a few options from there. Welcome to Bruges. I just took a bus, 20-minute bus from Zeebrugge to Bruges. Today is day 7 of a 10-day cruise on board the Norwegian Down. And a few months ago I was cruising on the Norwegian Prima and we stopped here in Zeebrugge. I didn't make it to Bruges. That was a very bad day. The weather's good. Today's date is the 1st of September 2024. It's a Sunday. It's going to be very busy today here in Brugge Belgium. And I hate to start this video off in a negative way, but one of the things that I absolutely hate about Europe is this. You have to pay to use public bathrooms. I don't think this is not a good thing. It should not happen. To be honest, I know nothing about Bruges and we're just going to see what we find today. Make sure you know what time you need to be back on the ship because the ship will not wait for you. So the bus ride was around 20 minutes and the bus back to the port from Bruges is like every 30 minutes, so make sure you have enough time because they will leave you behind. Fries started in Belgium, not France. I just walked down one street, probably past like 10 different chocolate stores, Belgian chocolates. And it's funny that you pass buildings just like that are older than the United States of America. Look at that thing. Wow, imagine them building that. Welcome to the market. We're right in the middle of Bruges right now, and this is where they have the Christmas markets every year. I have to be honest, I didn't really know what to expect from Bruges or from Belgium, but very nice actually. It is definitely getting warmer today. So just down the street from the market, I was just reading about the Basilica of the Holy Blood. And when I find it, I'll tell you what I read about it. It's unbelievable. And when I mean unbelievable, I don't mean amazing, I mean it's not believable. So tomorrow the ship will stop in Amsterdam. And I had no idea that Bruges had so many canals. So this is the Basilica of the Holy Blood. I have to read you this just because it's craziness. So it's said to believe that inside there is a vial containing a cloth that is covered in the blood of Jesus Christ. Extremely hard to believe. So it says, according to the legend, it was brought to Bruges in the 12th century by Thierry of Alsace, Count of Flanders, after the Second Crusade. Where did he get a cloth covered in Jesus Christ's blood? And why is it here? Is it true? I think it's a very good story. Literally the very next line of the same article, it says, apparently it has miraculous powers and it has attracted people from all around the world to visit here. It's a very good story. It's a very good story. Nice building though. Apparently it gets paraded through the streets once a year. Yeah, I'm sure it does. They got some huge paintings in here. The only one I recognize is Napoleon. So this is the market where we just were outside, and apparently it shows the 17th century. Imagine what life was like. So all of these people are going inside. I don't know if you can see the cloth covered in Jesus's blood. Seems popular, so maybe you can. So of course I'm curious about the Jesus cloth, so I just followed everybody up the stairs, and this place is amazing. So the sign downstairs says €5. I was like, I can pay €5 to see Jesus blood. But there's a sign on the door, it says you can only see the cloth between 2 and 4. And that's when you pay €5. But the rest of the time is free, so you can just walk in here. It's 12:30 now, so no Jesus cloth. No Jesus cloth, but a very nice Basilica. So you can only see it between 2 and 4. The rest of the time it's free. If you want to see the cloth, then pay €5 and see Jesus blood. Today is actually a pretty bad day because it's a Sunday and so many things are closed on Sundays. So I just looked up the most popular things in Bruges and most of them are closed. So I think we're just going to walk around, see what we find. It's a beautiful city, it's a nice day today, so let's just walk. The cameras are not going to do it justice, but this is absolutely beautiful. Look at this. You won't be able to appreciate it as much as I do on camera, but this is amazing. Wow. And you know what's even more amazing? There's no people here. Wow. Look at this place. Let's take a little break here in this beautiful spot. There's not a single person here. No people. So the cruise I'm on, it's a 10-day cruise and there's only 2 sea days. So that means there's a lot of port days. And I was speaking to an American couple yesterday and they said they booked an excursion every single port day, which is great if that's what you want to do, but I don't recommend doing that just because sometimes they're crazy. Sometimes they're very busy and you need a day to not do nothing, but you need a day to relax and do your own thing. And yeah, I wouldn't recommend booking an excursion every single port. Like today would be a perfect day to not book anything, just walk around. But of course, if there's an excursion that you love and you want to do it, then definitely do it. But yeah, I recommend taking at least one day during the cruise to do your own thing. Going to head back towards the city center. That was really nice to find a quiet spot for a few minutes, but let's go back to the craziness. Bruges definitely reminds me of Amsterdam just because of the canals, but it's a lot classier, I feel like, because Amsterdam, it's pretty dirty. So I mean, we're going to see that tomorrow when we dock in Amsterdam, but yeah, a nicer version of Amsterdam. Not too many canals actually, so there's a few that run through the city, but of course not as many as Amsterdam. These Vespers are really cool. I guess you can rent them, and I've noticed so many people ride bikes, but it's a pretty bad city to ride a bike because these are the streets. It's not cobbled stone, but it's not too comfortable for a bike. That tower right there is from the 12th century, still standing. Wow, this is cool. It's like an old Victorian street. I don't know how you get a fire truck down here. You see what I mean? Look at this gap. You would not fit a fire truck down there if your house was on fire down there. Do you think it's crazy that this is the one time in my whole life I'm going to walk down this street and this is somebody's front door? They walk down there every single day. It's pretty crazy. Let's take a walk through the park. If you've never been on a cruise before, I highly recommend it, because like I said, this is a 10-day cruise, and during that 10 days I'm going to go to 6 countries. That's pretty amazing. And if you was to do that by yourself, it takes a lot of planning. You got to get there yourself, transport and accommodation and food and everything. 6 different countries, that's a lot of work, but you just jump on a cruise and then you just go. So I pointed this out in a few of my videos when I've traveled around Europe, but we have a really cool thing in the EU where you can tell where a car is from the license plate. So you can see here, this license plate says F, so this car is from France. And then over here, this license plate says B, so this car is from Belgium. Why? I don't know why. I'm following the music. Thank you so much for watching my videos. That allows me to drink beer in Belgium on a Sunday. Thank you. So I could hear the music from a mile away, so I just followed it. They have a lot of cheese and beer. So this beer is a Wendijn Rozen beer. The guy told me that it's from a tiny village here in Belgium. It's delicious. I haven't filmed anything for 1 hour. So let me tell you what happened. So this is extremely powerful. This is just a toothpick. So every single stand right there, they have 3 samples. So I don't even know how much cheese I just ate. I had another beer, I had a stronger beer. And then I was speaking English to like the cheese sellers. I think that's the official name, cheese sellers. And then this older couple started speaking to me because I was speaking English. And they were Dutch, but they lived in Belgium for 25 years. They were saying like Bruges is so much better than Amsterdam, blah, 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 whatever. And then, yeah, we just kept eating cheese. And then I had, yeah, it was great. I love Belgium. It's so hot. I'm getting sunburned right now because I was speaking to him for like 25 minutes. I couldn't tell you one thing that we spoke about just because I don't know what happened, but yeah, I'm so happy right now. I'm so content. Life is good, you know, life is good. Here's a bus station. You want to see a Belgian bus station? There it is. Right there. That is a Belgian bus station. I'm in the bike lane. Let me get out before I get hit. Life is good. I'm going to be honest and say I'm extremely surprised by Bruges. Because look at these streets. Like the guy I was just speaking to, him and his wife, I don't know, they're like 70 years old. They lived here for like 25 years. And we were talking about Amsterdam, and I was like, oh, it looks kind of similar to Amsterdam, but it's like cleaner than Amsterdam. He was like, yeah. Like he agreed with me like 100%. He was like, yeah, like they take, but he was talking about like the culture and the people. And he said that people here like take so much more pride in themselves and the place and whatever. But yeah, visit Bruges. Wow, I'm so surprised. I did not expect to like Bruges this much. And now I like cheese because I just ate so much cheese and beer. Yeah, Belgian beer is good. Just gonna take a walk back to the bus. It's currently 2:30. It's a Sunday. I'm in Belgium and I'm so happy. So happy. Let's go back to the ship. I want to eat some cake. By the way, the bus stop does not stop anywhere near the city. Well, it is in the city, but it's kind of a walk. You have to walk like 20 minutes to just see anything, but I'm gonna take a slow walk back there. It's funny because I started talking to the guy and his wife, and as soon as the wife left, he was like, if you want to meet beautiful women, go to Colombia. And I was like, oh, I think the women here are pretty beautiful. He was like, no, like absolutely not, like go to Colombia. So I guess I'm going to Colombia soon. So on the bus, we saw this place. There's a bell at the top, so let's climb it. It just blows my mind that somebody wakes up every day and that's their house. So a few days ago, a lady recognized me. She said she watches my videos, and that made me so happy. And I saw her again this morning. I met her this morning, and of course I forgot to ask her name, so if you're watching this, I'm sorry, and thank you for watching my videos. But she told me that they've done 28 cruises, and this is the first one in Europe. That means 27 cruises. She did say she's done Alaska, and I assume the rest of them are in Caribbean. I mean, how many times can you go to the Caribbean, you know? And I watch so many YouTube videos of people that go on cruises to like Nassau and like Bahamas and, you know, Jamaica, and it's like, oh, I've been here so many times before. And it's like, you know, go and see the world. There's so much out there. Like, fly to Europe, take a cruise in Europe, and I think there's so many opportunities to see so many places. Like I was saying earlier, you know, like in this 10-day cruise, I'm gonna go to 6 different countries. That's amazing. That's absolutely amazing. And of course, you go to different countries in the Caribbean, but they're very, very, very similar. You know, like if you drop someone in the let's say Jamaica, like it would be very difficult for them to guess that they're in Jamaica, because so many of those islands and those beaches, they look the same. And you know, you do whatever you want, it's your vacation, but there's so much of the world out there. You could be looking at this right now, and maybe you don't care, you know, maybe you want to go to the beach, and that's okay, but I'm just saying, you know, there's a whole world out there. Go and see it. I'm just arriving at the coach park where I got dropped up this morning. So there's the red bridge that I was on this a few hours ago, but this is on the map where the bus drops you off. It's a little bit of a walk to the city. So when I was reading the reviews, a lot of people complained. They said it's so far from the city, like don't take this, but I think it's okay. But yeah, just be aware, if you take the bus from Zeebrugge to Bruges, then you're going to be walking a little bit just to get to the city. And even though the guy that I met earlier, he said that go to Colombia, they have beautiful women. I think Belgian women are beautiful. Anyway, so it's currently 2:50 p.m. and I arrived here at 10:30 because I got the 10 o'clock bus from Zeebrugge. So I've been here for a few hours. I remember today's Sunday, so a lot of stuff is closed, but they said that the buses back to Zeebrugge are every 30 minutes, so hopefully I can get the 3 o'clock bus. I'm gonna say it again, Belgium surprised me. I have no idea if the rest of Belgium is like this, because a few people that I met on the ship, they're going to Brussels today, which is a little bit further away. But the couple that I did meet, so they're Dutch, but they lived in Bruges for like 25 years, and they said like Brussels is completely different. Like Bruges is so much nicer, so much better, so much cleaner. So maybe Bruges is the one that you want to visit in Belgium. But yeah, so surprised. Belgium was never ever on my radar I mean, I've driven through it before, but never had any reason to stop here. So I guess visit Bruges. 2:55, there are like 100 buses here. So I better make sure I don't end up in Brussels. That guy's sleeping. Yeah, I found it. Welcome back to Zeebrugge. Only a quick 20-minute ride from Bruges, so that's where the bus picks you up, and then the terminal is just over there. Kiss and ride. Welcome back to the Norwegian Dawn. How is this thing floating? I don't know. Literally a 2-minute bus ride from the terminal. Welcome back. 5, 5, 6, 7. I need to go eat. Let's go eat. It is 3:40. Let's go eat. The Irish pub is calling my name. Let's go and get lunch. The best seat in the house. Currently 6 p.m, just been sitting around the pool. The weather is absolutely beautiful. We don't leave Belgium until 8, so we still have a few more hours. But pool is packed, people are having some drinks, some people getting ready for dinner. So good. Happy birthday, Mona. (6 p.m) now, just looking at the schedule. I'm gonna miss trivia. I've been to trivia every single day at 6:15, but I'm gonna miss it today. That's okay. So later, 8 o'clock, there's a game show with the entertainment stuff. That looks good. And then there's a Broadway vocalist at 8:30. I saw her a few nights ago, so I'm probably not gonna watch that again. Not really my style, but there's karaoke. There's so many game shows. There's always live music. So much fun. But now I'm gonna shower and change and get ready for the evening. Day 7 outfit, we are ready to go. Mickey Mouse t-shirt, cream chinos, and black and white Nikes. Let's go. So if you're wondering, Ben, you're on a cruise ship, are you supposed to dress nice? 2 things I like about Norwegian Cruise Line. 1, freestyle dining. That means I can go to dinner whenever I want to. So most of the other cruise lines, they have a set dining time. You have to choose between 2 times, 6:30, 8:30, and you have to go to dinner at that time. Norwegian Cruise Line does not do that. I can go to dinner whenever I want, whenever I'm hungry. And every night is pretty much casual nights. You can wear whatever you want. Like I said, some of the other cruise lines, maybe they have a formal night, maybe they have a white night. But Norwegian Cruise Line doesn't do that. That's why I like it. I can wear whatever I want. I can eat whenever I want. Wow, it is still hot. It is 7:30. They still have the gangway, waiting for the last minute people. Hopefully everyone makes it back on time because we're supposed to be sailing away at 8 p.m. And I just spoke to some of the crew. They said tomorrow in Amsterdam is supposed to be even warmer than today, and today was warm. It's pretty surprising how little the shops are open. Here's the schedule. They're only open a few hours every evening and even closed a few days. Very surprising. So I'm in the Bliss Lounge and they're about to start a game show, but they've only had a few people sign up. And I just went to the pool deck. The pool deck is absolutely packed. There's so many people around the pool deck because the weather's still good.
How it goes with our first challenge. So for this one, we need 2 t-shirts and 2 balloons. So, come on, let's go. Don't drop the balloon. 1, let's go.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way.
Tequila. Yeah, very smart. It's a song. Killing time is killing me.
Friends in low places.
There you go. She got it. She got it.
Santa Claus is coming to town.
He knows when you're sick. Not yet. Come on. Not yet. You're fast, but not yet.
That was so cool. I've never ever seen them pull the ropes away from the ship. So the guys just pulled up on the truck. I had no idea they did it that way. I thought that the ship moves back a little bit so the ropes go loose and then someone goes there and like takes it off. But no, they use a machine on the back of the truck. Amazing. Look at this sun. The ship is pulling away right this second. Right there. Goodbye, Belgium. And just like that, we are out of here. Pool deck is still so busy at 8:30. That's why there was no one to play the game show. A lot of people don't know that the captain does not steer the ship. So right now, we're leaving the port. There is a guy called the pilot. He steers the ship in the port and out the port, and then when the ship is at sea, one of the officers will steer the ship. The captain never ever steers the ship. Such beautiful views on a ship. Some of the best views in the world you can see on a cruise ship. I usually have a late lunch, so I have a late dinner. So it's dinner time now, 8:45. Let's go to the Venetian. Welcome to the Venetian dining room. The great thing about a cruise is you can try food you've never tried before. My starter tonight was scallops, the main course was shrimp, and the dessert was chocolate cake with vanilla ice cream. Back in my cabin now. It is 10:30 p.m. and I am done. Today was a bit of a strange day because I didn't go to the show, I didn't do trivia, and it seems like the ship wasn't that busy, but the port gate was packed and then people got back to the ship late because it was in port, and it was a good day. It was a really good day, just a little bit different, but I hope that you enjoyed it. I had a great day. I was so surprised by how much I like Bruges, but today was a great day. Every day's been a great day so far this cruise. Tomorrow is day 8 and we are in Amsterdam, and I have something really cool planned for Amsterdam, so if you want to see that, then hit the subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for channel members for supporting me. Click the join button below this video to become a channel member. Hit the like to tell me that you enjoyed this video. I hope that you did, and thanks for watching again. See you tomorrow in Amsterdam. Goodbye.